All right. So in this one, this was the original equation, and I've already got it solved over here. But just pretend that that was one of our, four answer options, and we're just going to check and see if it's the answer. All right. So on the right side, you can see the answers are the answers in terms of C, R, and Y. Cry. And what we're going to do is just pick some random numbers for that and store that to X. Let's see. So for C, I'm just going to go with, I know this isn't going to work out nice, but I'm just going to go like 5. And R, I'm going to go with 2. And Y, I'm going to go with 4. All right. So at this point, you would want to store, 5 store to C, 2 store to R, and 4 store to Y. All right. And then you're going to crunch you're going to crunch this little expression here. So C times R, CR, that's going to be 10. And then for Y, that's equal to 4. And then square root all that. So you could make this a decimal if you wanted to. It doesn't come out clean. Or you could just type that whole thing in and store that to X. All right, and that would work. Basically, this thing is equal to X. In the calculator, I can't show you on here, but let's see. That ends up equaling 1.5811. All right. 1.5811, but if you type, if you do that thing right there, store to X, it's going to work out perfectly. If you just use 1.58 store to X, you're going to get really close when you go to plug it into this equation up here. All right. So then what you would do is you would go up to the original equation and replace the Y with a 4. And then, well, actually, if you're doing, C store to 5 and 2 store to R and 4 store to Y, you would actually just type in this left side. That's going to be the easier way. Yeah. So just type in that left side on your calculator. Alpha Y equals to make the little division bar here. And once you type that in, it's actually going to it's going to turn out to equal 5, which is good because C is equal to 5. That's the way we chose it. All right, and that's the way that you could check your answer on this type.